We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Houston Rockets. Now here's Van Vliet. Outside for Brooks. And there's the rejection. Here's Ward. Over Van Vliet. Ward's shot is good. Here's Brooks. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Şengün in the post. And Şengün throw it down.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes. Doing the dirty work down low.
Here's Ward. Takes the three. Thompson pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Here's Ward. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Ward's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Now here's Green. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Thompson with a steal. On the break. The open shot by Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Sprewell. From the high post. Rockets with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Green for three. Knocks it down from distance.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
And the Knicks call time here. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And the technical free throw is good.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
And Houston making a change here. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ward. 5 on the clock. New York, no good that time either. The Rockets lead by 8. 1:44 left in the first. Thompson's shot is off.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Ward, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside, Green. There's the drive. And it's hammered home by Green.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Drains the triple.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Adams. Back to Holiday. Adams a screen. Holiday drives in. And it's slammed in by Adams.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Down low. Here's Ewing. Pass to Ward. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectory, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Sprewell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up. An easy liftoff.
Holiday up top with one on the clock. No good. Would have counted had it gone. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up 7.
The Knicks, 12.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
That'll be a 5-second call. And Houston has possession. They've led by as much as 10.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Wingate can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 7. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's Whitmore missing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Holiday.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And he's going for the lob. Sengun with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. The rebound by Sprewell. Knicks trail by 9.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. And the Knicks making a change here. Both good from the line that time. The Rockets lead by 7. Whitmore goes in. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Thomas up top. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. New York shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
David Wingate.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Goes back up. Out to the right wing. Childs. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Childs has got 5 points now this quarter. Van Vliet drives. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Pass to Camby. The 3. And he buries his first look.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
To the paint. Here's Şengün. Here's Whitmore outside. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Whitmore's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks trail by 8. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets.
Yeah, the turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Green. Offensive board. The kick out to Van Vliet for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Knicks trail by 8. To the middle. Pass to Camby. Outside Johnson. From outside the arc. Child's shot is off. Green with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Blocked. And they're able to recover. Another shot. Here's Green. They shoot again. Another miss by Green.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Smith. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Rebounded by Johnson. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Personal foul.
New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the free throw, no good.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate can be. Gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
Ward's shot is good.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Van Vliet outside to the inside. Six on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Off the window. It's good. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Knicks trail by 6. Ewing It's good.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Green to the rack. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Ewing. From outside, off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Green for 3. The rebound by Sprewell. And New York has possession. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
Here's Smith. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Knicks trail by 7. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Sprewell. To the wing on the left. There's the screen by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Ward. He has 7. Pass to Sprewell. Lets the 3 fly. Launches it. Ward's shot is good. Ward's got 10.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Deflected.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
And the Rockets with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Whitmore. They get it back.
You know, defensively, I think Ewing is one of the great intimidators. Certainly changed that shot.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Ward. Here's Houston. And again, New York with the triple.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Here's Whitmore. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Pass to Houston. Here's Ward. And again, New York with the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Adams. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Houston in the lead. Pass to Thompson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Houston shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Easton. Here's Whitmore. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. Houston gets the bucket. Houston's got 9.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Pass to Adams. Left side, Whitmore. Adams with the ball. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. 6 points for him.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Houston leading by 5. Here's Whitmore. Driving to the basket. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. On the wing, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Childs. Pass to Camby. From the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside, Green. From the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. And the Rockets lead by 11.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Here's Green. Green in the lane.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
Timeout called, Knicks. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what New York's coach was going over with his guys. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 13. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Green. Van Vliet outside. And that comes off the assist by Green.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Childs. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They get it back. Pass to Green. Outside for Brooks. Now Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. And Houston another.
and the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Connects from downtown.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Timeout called, Knicks. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Houston. Jacks up a three. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Next ball.
Rockets on D. The lead is 15. Here's Sprewell. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Sprewell's a guy who can be pretty effective at the arc. I mean, knocking down threes, part of what he does.
Pass to Şengün. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Down low. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Here's Sprewell. And again, New York with the triple.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Şengün. All sorts of time. Again, Houston.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, New York. Off target at the rim. It's intercepted. Let's go with a three. On target from range.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Green. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Johnson. They get it again. Right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Sprewell. It's rebounded by Şengün. Now Van Vliet. The rebound by Sprewell. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave...